So what's the clientele like here? Is it more modern rock, blues, jazzy guys, or Appalachian bluegrass types?
Right. Well, so our dinner music shop is more of a kind of an electric guitar and acoustic guitar shop for all walks of different genres of players. I guess you could say rock and roll, but we cater to everybody from gospel to R&B, and to heavy metal, hard rock, and everything in between. But we also cater to those who are just beginning and those who are working professionals. So the mentality that Ryan and I have had for a long time is that we like to treat normal folks like rock stars and treat rock stars like normal folks, because we've dealt with them all. We've sold guitars to folks like Joe Satriani. I personally got to sell a guitar to Chris Shiflett of the Foo Fighters last year. And then we have young kids coming in with their moms and dads buying their very first guitar. So we try to treat everybody the same.
Chris Shiflett, huh? Can you tell us about that story?
Okay, so this is a good one. We received a reverb order. That's reverb.com at the shop last year. Ben and I were the only ones working, and we noted that the order went to a person named Chris Shiflett, and his address was in California. So we were like joking, saying, "Hey, I wonder if that's Chris Shiflett from the Foo Fighters." So we Googled his address, and it ended up being like this huge mansion on the California coast. And we were thinking, oh man, well, anyway, let's just reach out. So I sent him a thank you note, and I said, "Hey Chris, thanks for your purchase. We'll get this shipped out to you tomorrow." And he responded very quickly and said, "Hey guys, appreciate it, but I'm actually in DC for a few days. Do you think I can change the shipping address and you can have it sent here?" "Sure," so we said. So eventually he told us he happened to be staying at the Four Seasons in downtown DC. So the little hints were adding up that it might be him, and we decided to check the Foo Fighters tour schedule. And the Foo Fighters were playing a show in a few days. So I just broke down and I finally asked, I was like, "Hey Chris, is this Chris Shiflett from the Foo Fighters?" The guys at the shop and I are super curious. And he said yes. So as it ended up, we talked a little bit more with him, and he said he was having dinner with a friend in Bethesda that evening, and we offered to drive the guitar down to him. And Ben and I hopped in the car after the shop closed at 6, drove down and met Chris at his friend's house in Bethesda. He was waving us in from the driveway, and he gave us the address, and we spent a little time with him, and it was awesome. Got some photos for the shop and all kinds of cool stuff. But yeah, Chris has gone on to talk about the guitar. We sold him on several podcasts and played it live at several shows. So it was awesome. Yeah, great story.
What a story.
Yeah.